making another dump bag, and it is my slow cooker satay chicken. Really nice and easy, not too many ingredients either with this recipe. So let's start off with our chicken breasts. I'm doing the slow cooker dump bags for 2 people. I like just to trim off any kind of little fatty, gristly bits off of my chicken, but of course you don't have to do this stage. This is just me and how I like to do it. Okay, so chicken breast number 1 in the bag. And then grabbing my second chicken breast. Okay, then that one's ready. So 2 chicken breasts in the bag there. I'm going to go and wash my hands. Right, we can now move on to the next ingredient, which is some ginger. I like to use fresh ginger. You can use ginger granules, you know, like dried ground ginger if you want to, or you can use a ginger paste if you prefer. So I want around a tablespoon of chopped ginger. So I'm just taking the very outside edge off of that. There you go. These really do make our lives so much easier. And once you've bought the ingredients and done a little bit of prep, which doesn't take very long because I'm keeping these really nice and simple for you, you are ready to go with delicious meals for the week. So that's a good tablespoon there, as you can see. So let's put that in with the chicken. I've got 1 clove of garlic. Of course, if you really love your garlic, you can add a bit more if you want to. I'm just going to crush that straight into the bag like this. There you go. Now I need my lime. And I want a whole lime juiced. So just cut that in half. And let's get all of that lovely lime juice in there. With a dump bag, we're not browning anything off or, you know, colouring anything on sear and saute, because the idea is that you literally chuck it in straight away. If you're the sort of person that likes things kind of browned off, then maybe you could do a dump bag, but you could keep things a little bit separate in there so that the things that you want to sear and saute, you could have like another little bag inside the bag. That kind of makes sense. Or, you know, you don't even have to use bags for this. You can use Tupperware if you want to. But the beauty of the bags is they lay flat in your freezer. So you then get that sort of maximum amount in the freezer. So it gives you a bit more space. So there's my lime juice in. Now we want some honey. If I can get the lid off. And I want to squeeze in. I haven't got much of this honey left. Okay, we might have to take the full lid off. So we want around a tablespoon of honey in there. It's going to balance the flavours really nicely. Chili flakes, it's really down to you how much you add in. I probably like in this recipe around 1/4 of a teaspoon. So not too many, but enough to give a bit of a kick. Then I've got soy sauce here. And I want a 1.5-ish tablespoons of my soy sauce. And then the beautiful peanut butter, which makes this into the satay flavour. And I'm going to go with a nice heaped tablespoon. Very heaped. Look at that. That's a bit too much. So a heaped tablespoon. And you can just use the side of the bag there to squeeze that in. Lovely. That is nearly everything in. I have got one last ingredient for this, and that is 200 millilitres of coconut milk. Let's get that in. Where's my spoon? There you go. Scrape that in. Got lots of coconut cream in that bit. Oh, that'll be tasty. Okay, so all you need to do is make sure you haven't got too much air in there. Then seal up that top of the bag. We don't want any spillage. And now we can just give this a little massage together. We want to get all of those flavours really working nicely. Oh, this is going to be absolutely delicious. Just that coconut cream was a bit lumpy, so I'm just giving it a little massage, really. There you go. Look at that. Chicken satay. That is going to taste so, so good. We've got the lump of peanut butter there. I mean, don't worry too much about, you know, things kind of being quite whole in here, because remember, when that goes in the slow cooker and starts warming up, that's all going to melt together beautifully. So that is my satay chicken all prepared. Nothing more to do with that until I show you how to cook it. I've defrosted my chicken satay bag here. So let's tip that into our pot, ready to slow cook it. So this is a portion for 2 people because I used 2 chicken breasts on this one. Just going to give that bag a good squeeze to get all of that liquid out. That makes a difference. Quite a lot came out then. Oh, and it smells really nice. I can smell the coconut milk and the peanut butter in there. I'm just giving the sauce a little stir because we had a few lumps of peanut butter. So I thought I would just try and get that to dissolve as much as possible. As this heats up, it's naturally going to melt into the sauce. So it's not going to be too much of a problem. You can see all of my ginger that I've got in there. It's looking pretty good. So let's get that on to slow cook. As with most slow cook recipes, you can cook this on high for a short amount of time or low for longer. Normally with my dump bags, I would get it out the night before and then I would be able to put it straight in my Ninja first thing in the morning, and you can cook it all day long. With this one, I actually took it out this morning and I'm cooking it just for the afternoon. So it just shows you how versatile these dump bags can be. Defrosted pretty quickly, this one. So I'm going to go over to slow cook now. There you go. And I'm actually going to cook this on high for just 4 hours. And remember, when that has finished slow cooking, it will automatically go onto the keep warm function. But that's perfect for me. That's going to cook this afternoon and be ready for my dinner tonight. So my chicken has had 4 hours. With this dish, you will need to keep an eye on it. I did add a little bit of extra water towards the end there, just to make sure that my sauce was loose enough and just how I wanted it. I've removed the chicken. I want to show you it. If you have a look here, look how easy this chicken shreds. Look how gorgeous that is. This is perfect with rice, or I'm going to probably put mine with noodles tonight. I think I fancy that. So I'm going to just shred my chicken up like this. Let's have a little taste, shall we? Oh, that satay is lovely. I really love chicken just like this. It is perfect. I'm actually going to use this at like meal prep actually, because I'm doing something different for my husband tonight. And I really fancied this. So I'm going to have a portion for tomorrow as well. This is going to make a great lunch. There you go. Chicken all shredded up. And then you can get your chicken back into your sauce. Scrape everything off your plate. Don't really need my whisk now. I just use that just to kind of blend that sauce together. And look at that. How yummy and delicious is this satay chicken? Give you a little close-up of that. Gorgeous. And that has been made from a dump bag. So easy and delicious. And you can really put it with what you want. I think a sticky rice or some noodles is probably my favorite options for this. But you could definitely put this in wraps, serve it, you know, cold with a salad as well. So there's lots of things you can do with this. This is a real good one. Definitely recommend you make this. Like I said, you can serve this with so many different things, but I've got noodles and that sauce is coating all of those noodles. And I've just stir fried some vegetables very quickly just to add alongside.
Thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here to Susannah's Kitchen.